My wife, 38F, told me, 39M, that she doesn't love me and never did. How should I proceed? I overheard my wife telling her friend that she doesn't love me and never did. She married me because she was pregnant and thought that after giving birth to our baby, she might fall in love with me, but that never happened. When her friend left, I immediately asked her about it, and we had an emotional discussion. She didn't deny it. She told me the same thing she told her friend and said it's true. That's how she feels. I asked her why she married me then. She said she'd rather marry a man she doesn't love, but who treats her right, with respect, takes care of her and her children, than a man she loves, but who is a fool, incompetent, or lazy. I was shocked and hurt. I asked her what she thinks about our marriage, and she said it's the marriage she always wanted. To our credit, our marriage is really good. Respect is everything, so we never overstep each other's boundaries, and when we have a problem, we figure it out as a team. She never cheated, sexted, or did anything like that because she respects me too much, respects our marriage, and loves our children. Her words, not mine. She also said she knows it's the same on my part. I told her I'd like some time to think about it, and she said to take as much time as I need, assuring me she isn't going anywhere and will accept and work on whatever I decide. I don't know what to do. I'm hurt and confused. So I've been living a dream marriage with a woman who doesn't love me one bit. Basically, she settled for me because I was the best option at the time. To her credit, she's been an amazing wife and mother to our kids, boy 9 years old, girl 11 years old. I have no doubts about her. She never cheated, sexted, or did anything like that because she respects me too much, respects our marriage, and loves our children. Her words, not mine. She also said she knows it's the same on my part. I told her I'd like some time to think about it, and she said to take as much time as I need, assuring me she isn't going anywhere and will accept and work on whatever I decide. I don't know what to do. I'm hurt and confused. So I've been living a dream marriage with a woman who doesn't love me one bit. Basically, she settled for me because I was the best option at the time. To her credit, she's been an amazing wife and mother to our kids, boy 9 years old, girl 11 years old. I have no doubts about her. She never cheated, sexted, or did anything like that because she respects me too much, respects our marriage, and loves our children. Her words, not mine. I told her I'd like some time to think about it, and she said to take as much time as I need, assuring me she isn't going anywhere and will accept and work on whatever I decide. I don't know what to do. I'm hurt and confused. So I've been living a dream marriage with a woman who doesn't love me one bit. Basically, she settled for me because I was the best option at the time. To her credit, she's been an amazing wife and mother to our kids, boy 9 years old, girl 11 years old. I have no doubts about her. She never cheated, sexted, or did anything like that because she respects me too much, respects our marriage, and loves our children. Her words, not mine. She also said she knows it's the same on my part. Something here that I answered in the comments. We started as friends, then became friends with benefits, and over time, we evolved into what we are now. She was my only FWB. She had many friends, but I was the only one with benefits. Her ex-boyfriend treated her very poorly, so I think that might have affected her to some extent. Update. I apologize if this post gets long. I will provide more context to our situation and do my best to get to the important things quickly. I went through most of the comments on my first post and wrote down some questions I wanted to ask my wife. I also figured I'd talk with her a few more times before bringing up marriage counseling, only if we can't find common ground or fix things ourselves. Like I said in one of my comments, I thought about small trip over the weekend, just two of us, no children. We could relax and have a proper heart-to-heart discussion. So I decided to take her to my grandparents' house. It's remote, surrounded by fields, forests, and there's even a river close by. It's pretty much holiday house when you want to leave the city and spend some time in nature. She loves nature, so I thought it's a good place. I would be lying if I told you that I wasn't anxious and really worried about asking certain questions and the implications of those questions. I decided to ask, even though I was fully aware that it could be painful. We left our kids with my parents and departed. She pretty much knew the purpose of this trip from the beginning, so in a way it was easier. When we got there, I didn't want to have a discussion immediately. I wanted us to spend some time together. We went for a walk in the forest, did some light work in the garden, took some pictures, and I made her dinner. I also made her a bouquet of flowers I found in the fields. After we had dinner, I brought it up. I told her that what she said a few days ago really hurt me, and that I would like her to share her feelings about me and our marriage so we can at least find middle ground. I also told her that I really didn't like her sharing that with other people before talking to me first. She apologized to me and said she would explain. Basically, her friend is having problems in her own marriage. She's been married for 2 years and wondered how our marriage is so stable. She and her husband have a dynamic of fighting with each other one day and loving each other the next. My wife and I have never had a fight. We've had many disagreements, but we've never hurt each other, at least not until now. Eventually, she got to the problematic part and asked me if I heard what she said after that. I said no, because I really didn't. I overheard it when I entered the house to pick up some things I needed and then left. I was also zoned out and didn't pay attention to what was going on around me after hearing that. She explained to me that she never experienced that love with me. She thought it would get better over time, but it never did. I asked her why she didn't explain that when I asked her that day, and she responded by saying that I was emotional and whatever she said could have made it worse. She pretty much understood that whatever she said would have come across as an attempt to make someone feel better or forced. That's why she left me alone, knowing that we would have a talk about this. She was right. I then asked her some of my questions, not all of them because most of them got answered, but I was interested in these. What does she feel when she sees me? What happens after our children grow up? Did she ever feel that love toward somebody else? What will she do if something happens to me? She said that she feels at home. So she does love me and loves our marriage, but she isn't in love with me. When she sees me, there are no butterflies or fire that make her want to jump on me and rip my clothes off. She feels at home. As for our children growing up, nothing changes. We will still care for, help, and guide them. She explained that over the years she had felt attraction towards certain men, but it quickly faded. When I asked her why, she said that even though she was initially attracted to them and they showed interest, something always felt off soon afterwards, which is why she removed herself from those situations. I asked her if she was never into me, why she slept with me and not her other friends or other guys. She had plenty of friends, and as I mentioned in my first post, I was the only one with benefits. She explained that she felt safe and comfortable with me, something she never felt with anyone else. We became a thing after she broke up with her boyfriend. She opened up about the relationship, saying that he had been physically and emotionally abusive. This was the first time she had spoken about him. I had asked her about her first relationship many times, but she always brushed it off, saying he wasn't worth mentioning due to how horribly he treated her. She said that she wouldn't want to be anywhere else but next to me, and that she would take care of our children. At that point, I really felt bad about everything, and the whole discussion made me sad. I would really like her to go to therapy. I think she still carries scars from all that abuse, especially emotionally, and a proper therapist could really help her. To summarize, as some of you pointed out, she isn't in love with me, but she loves me in her own unique way. I understand that as years go by, you may lose some attraction towards your spouse, and the feelings you once had may fade, but that person still remains. I can live with that. Related comments. What I'm getting out of this is that she does love you completely, but she doesn't know that it's real love. She may have been used to the kind of dramatic, tumultuous partner who abuses her and then love bombs her, and have come to know that as love. But she has chosen every day to be a loving partner and a good parent, even when presented with alternatives. Her sense of love is screwed up, but her actions speak louder. To me, definitely try and get her into therapy. I'm sorry for the way she thinks about this. It must be killing you, but I just don't think it's true. She does love you. I hope I'm right and that you can come to an agreement. I wish you both the best. OP. I felt the same, and that is why I think it would be really beneficial for her to have a talk with a therapist. I will always be there for her, and I will always listen to what she has to say, but I lack knowledge and experience in order to help her with this. The thing that's killing me is how long she has been in this state. She can't sort out her feelings and emotions. Even during our talk, I always felt that her feelings are misplaced and all over the place. I will talk to her, and I will encourage and support her in getting professional help. OP on when someone said they would walk away from the situation. Like I said, I don't want to search for something I might never find. I've seen so many marriages and relationships fail because of love, with cheating and abuse being the most common, especially cheating. My wife isn't perfect, but she's not a cheater or abuser. Our marriage is stable and safe. Our children have everything they need, stable and good parents, which is most important to me. My purpose in life is my children, and if I have to suffer for their good, I have no problem with it. But I'm not suffering. I'm